What's going on, Raider Nation? Sorry we're a little late, but we still are live. Let's talk about day 3 of training camp. Let's go. What's going on, Raider Nation? Raider Ed back again. We are live. We are talking about day 3 of the Raiders training camp. We are also going to be talking about what's going on between, we're going to speak our piece about the Raiders and the Chiefs rivalry heating up, and then also going to react to Jack Jones, Antonio Pierce, Robert Spillane, their reaction to the U.S. Today's report of the Raiders going on and being 6-11. A lot of things to talk about, you guys. There's even some news coming out of camp. We got Jacorian Bennett making some noise. There's the quarterbacks still had a tough day today. I think just by looking at the tweets, it looked like it was pretty much kind of 50-50. Defense gave him a tough time, but at least for Aiden O'Connell, he had 2 touchdown passes to Jacoby Myers. He also had a rushing touchdown that he audibled to, but it seems the defense was still taking advantage of mistakes. Max Crosby caused Aiden O'Connell to throw an interception, just getting there very, very fast. We're going to be talking about Antonio Pierce's press conference today. He talked about Dylan Labe. He talked about Tommy Eichenberg. We also have Tyree Wilson. He spoke that we're probably going to get the best version that we're ever going to get out of him this upcoming season. I'm excited, you guys, to talk about it. If you guys are just pulling up, you guys are watching on Facebook, you guys are watching on, I would say watching on Twitter, but I'm having some issues with the Twitter right now. Please come over to YouTube and hit that subscribe button, hit that like. I'm just waiting on my, we do got a guest pulling up. I sent him the link, and he opened it, and I don't know if he's coming, but hopefully he's coming in. I'm waiting for him to pull up. Let me see. I wonder if he's getting his stuff set up. Let me see. Let me see. What do you need? Let me see. Are you? I just want to know if he's coming or not. He said he was down for us to discuss it, and waiting it out. Give me a sec, you guys. I'm just going to make sure that he's going to be here or not. It's on me. That's on me, y'all. That is on me. But let's talk about it, you guys. What's came out of camp? Hold on. My laptop is tripping right now. There it goes. Trippy 101. All right, there we go. So let's talk about it. So Aiden O'Connell, this is tweeted from Vinny B. Nice work from Aiden O'Connell on 2 touchdown throws to Jacoby Myers on 11-11 red zone period at Raiders practice. To Sean Reed, he said the defense clearly had the advantage during an 11-on-11 move the ball drill. Not much success for O'Connell or Minshew. Red zone work was solid, but they're working to find a rhythm when it comes to being able to move the ball down the field. Max Crosby got instant pressure on O'Connell during an 11-on-11 drill. O'Connell attempted a desperation heave downfield that was easily picked off by Jack Jones. Vinny B also put a tweet out there. He said, well, there you go. Raiders quarterback Aiden O'Connell just audible to a quarterback draw for a touchdown in an 11-on-11 red zone rep. Out of the shotgun, fake handoff to the running back going right, then O'Connell bolted left for the short touchdown run. Hey, we wanted to see a little bit of mobility out of him. Orlando Padilla, what's going on with you? Salute coming in the chat. We want to see a little bit more mobility for Aiden O'Connell. And I know this is one tweet, you guys. I know this is one tweet, but this is more than we've seen out of Aiden O'Connell in the 2023 season. During practices, during games, we wouldn't even think Aiden O'Connell running a quarterback draw for a touchdown, audibling to call his own number. Wouldn't even think that. And it seems like they got some plays up in there that, hey, he's going to call his own number. On you guys, checking right now. Okay, he's having technical difficulties too, man. We having some issues today. What is going on? And also, let me post it. Yeah, I know the internet out here. I don't know what's going. Oh, okay, hold up. I think we got him. I think we got him. Pulling in.
What up?
Magic Minshew. Also
Magic
known as
Minshew.
Raider Nate. Raider Nate, what's going on, man? What's going on, my cousin? It's been a while, bro. It's been a while since we blessed YouTube with, both of our brains together.
Yeah. Yeah. Our brains have been working hard. I ain't gonna.
No, yeah, bro. We've been grinding, bro. We've been grinding. Yeah. So give me a sec here because we do have a lot to talk about, man. But I want to know, let's speak the piece right now. I mean, I was bringing up the quarterbacks. I was bringing up what happened in camp today, but I was waiting for you to get on so we can kind of speak the piece about this Trey Taylor debacle, the Raiders-Chiefs rivalry kind of heating up because this thing trended everywhere. It even made its way to Patrick Mahomes' lap, and they asked him what was going to happen. He's like, "We'll deal with it when it comes, that time to deal with it." But I want to ask you, Nate. I have no problem with what happened. I do understand that Trey Taylor's a rookie mistake. Calling out one of the GOATs right now. I mean, I don't want to call Mahomes a GOAT early, but man, 3 Super Bowls in 5 years.
Honest, bro.
Yeah, 3 Super Bowls in 5 years. He's gonna be the GOAT. But hey, he just having some fun, He's having some fun.
He'll be either GOAT
Junior. You can't beat up a rookie for having some fun with the fans. And then also, isn't this because I'm seeing some Raider fans kill him. I'm seeing media chew him out. Like, bro, get off of. Let Trey Taylor be, you guys. Let Trey Taylor be. And I'm telling you guys, he's going to back it up. He is going to back it up, and that's what he has to do. He has to back up that talk. But what do you think, Nate? What do you think, Nate? That's what I'm saying. He just has to back it up. And I believe he is going to back it up. And like Adam said here, FKC, bro. FKC. Tired of KC. Yeah. Talk that shit, bro.
If it has anything to do with KC, bro, you could talk as much trash as you want, bro. I do not care with the homeless so much, with the amount of stuff that we've been going. If you knew the relationship as well as the Raider does, between the Chiefs, you would know why he's talking that trash. You know what I'm saying? And he is bold, for that because he is a rookie, but we like that. And you know who else is bold? Our head coach, chat. Our head coach. And we just love to see it. And that's possibly why he's like that, because this guy is being born into the league by Antonio fracking Pierce. And I mean, that's a good thing to see. I like that.
That's, bro, that is where I'm at, is that Antonio Pierce said they nipped it in the butt. They talked about it. Then, they're not going to talk about it anymore. That's where I'm at. We're going to talk our talk right now, me and you, and then we're not going to talk about it. But it's funny to me watching Chiefs fans all emotional about a puppet, bro. Like, oh,
Yeah.
now Mahomes is gonna drop 100
No,
on you. Mahomes is gonna like he has owned you. I said this in this regime. Let's talk about right now. Antonio Pierce is 1-1 against the Chiefs, and yes, the Chiefs has won 3 Super Bowls, won a Super Bowl in Allegiant Stadium in our own stadium. Antonio Pierce has beaten the Chiefs. Not just beaten them, he's dominated the Chiefs.
oh yeah.
Can he bring that? Can he do that again this season? We have to wait and see. And I hope he does it at Allegiant Stadium. But all in all, I'm gonna say this: leave Trey Taylor alone, you guys. Raider fans that are also saying that, oh, now we just effed ourselves. The Chiefs are gonna blow us out, bro. Jump off the bandwagon right now. Jump like turning your Raider. Hey, I need some more Raider gear. Turning your Raider gear right now, because I'm never gonna say we're gonna get blown out by the Chiefs. Because F the Chiefs. Never
Yeah.
gonna say we're gonna get blown out by the Chiefs over a stupid puppet joke, bro. Turning your fandom right now. I need some Hey, I need more Raider gear. So you want to send it my way, man?
Bro,
Hey, DM us, Raiders Primos. DM us. I know me and Nate could use some more Raider gear. You can never have
bro,
enough.
like, but act like we ain't even in the same division. Like, bro, we could talk as much trash
Yes,
as we want, bro. Like,
exactly.
I'm
Exactly.
not gonna be like,
So,
oh,
like the
yeah,
Chiefs are not in our division. Like, bro, we hate the Chiefs. They're in our division or this is division rivals. I don't care if it was the Chargers, if like we was clowning like Jim Harbaugh, like we was trash talking, bro, talk that shit. Same with the Broncos. Why? Because bro, division rivals. You think the NFC East is like is all cupcakes and rainbows, and they're not gonna talk their shit, bro? They're always gonna talk their shit. Every single division, like that's in the NFL, division rivals, they're gonna like Vikings and Packers to name one. Bears, Packers, Dolphins and Patriot, Dolphins and Bills. Like, come on, you guys, what are we doing here? What
yeah.
are we
I
doing?
mean,
Like we're hating.
I hope he
We're
gets a
so
pick.
mad about trash talking. Like, bro, this is crazy.
I hope he gets an interception, like Sean Johnson said, and he just says, "I'm here," and we could look at it. We
Hey,
could,
hey, that's what Trey Taylor got to
like,
do.
I'm here. I'm
That's
here.
what Trey. Hey, he got it. Hey, but even if he doesn't do that, if he goes out there and still balls out, and along with his defense balling out against Mahomes, he doesn't really have to do anything. But it is what it is, you guys. I just wanted to discuss it and just let the nation know, like, get off of our rookies' back. And I'm questioning some people who call them Raider fans that are really saying that we're gonna get blown out because it is now. Like, just turn your Raider gear in now, bro. Just turn your
Have
Raider
they been
gear
playing too much Madden?
for real.
Are they
Like,
getting? Are they getting like? Are they getting sucked into the Mahomes and Madden? Like, bro,
man, I don't know. But anyways, you guys, let's move on. So camp recent. So we're through, I believe, 3 days of camp. The quarterback battle has been really up and down. Aiden O'Connell is that number one. You can, if you hear it during AP's presser, you can even hear it during Adam's presser. Still, you can maybe think Garner's has a little thing to say about that, but just going based off what I'm getting out of practice on the tweets, I think Aiden is gonna win this. Me and you, Nate, we talked about it. Uh, who you got winning the quarterback battle and why?
well, um, so if it was, see, you know how I know this answer and how I know you're right is because we don't have Jaden McDaniels, and we're not gonna throw a gen. I don't know what gen like 2 gens ago was, but anybody from that gen, we're not gonna throw out there instead of our young buck that needs playing time for no
Exactly.
dang reason. See, Antonio Pierce is not a bad guy. He's obviously smarter than him, so he is going to throw. He's gonna give that game time that he needs to develop from, like, to the young buck. Like, he's not gonna. you know how that would be such like kind of messed up. Just because Minshew has like more experience,
Yeah.
we know what Minshew can do, and he knows what Minshew can do, and it's not Super Bowl.
I mean, I gotta push back a little. I mean, I'm not
Let's
saying
be
Super
honest.
Bowl. Now let's talk playoffs. Let's talk playoffs here. I think Garner could get the Raiders to the playoffs. I
Yeah,
really do. The thing is with Garner, Graf has said it, Waste has said, and the stats don't, lie. He's an interception. He's going to throw a couple of picks out there, but he's also he. I like how Graf said it because this is the most perfect way Graf called him. He's the Amik Robertson of quarterbacks. He's the boom or bust type of player at the quarterback position. He can give you a big play, and in the next play, throws a pick.
do we
Like,
still have a Meek?
no, he's with Detroit. He's with
I guess I
Detroit.
need to train him away then.
But so like look, if we look at Garner's stats from last year, he started in 13 games. He played in 17. He had a 7-6 quarterback record with the Colts. He had a 62.2 completion percentage, 3,305 yards passing, 15 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. And then in the running game, he had a 59.6 QBR. And then I'm trying to see if I can find him in the running attack because I know he took off a little bit. Let's see. He did have 3 touchdowns last year. He had 34 carries for 100 yards, and he had 3 touchdowns. And then he had 7 first downs that he picked up with his legs. So we know Minshew is a mobile quarterback. Me and you talked about that is what we want in the quarterback. That's the only knock on Aiden O'Connell, though, Nate, is his lack of mobility. But like I said in a tweet earlier, from Vinny B, well, there you go. At Raiders quarterback Aiden O'Connell, just audible to a quarterback draw for a touchdown in an 11-on-11 red zone rep. Out of the shotgun, fake handoff to the running back going right, then O'Connell bolted left for the short touchdown run. So they're obviously working on O'Connell's mobility, but I brought this up, and I'm going to just share it for a little bit. Let me actually – I'm gonna send this to you, and then I'm gonna
They
share
might
it.
be trying
Share
to.
it with the chat.
They might treat. You know what? Wait. Do you know if they like? It was like a like. It was on
I think
him
it
to
was
do
like
that,
I
or
want to
was
say
it scrimmaged?
it was an 11-on-11. So AP said that all they do is 11-on-11 drills. They're not doing no 7-on-7 for the main fact that he wants to see how these quarterbacks do under pressure. He's like, you can't get that with 7-on-7 reps. You're gonna get that on 11-on-11, and then also during the preseason, you're only gonna get enough reps in the and during actual game time where they're actually gonna be under pressure. So
I know,
he
but
said on 11. He said they're gonna be practicing a lot of 11-on-11 drills. Let me share
I was
this.
just wondering if that was his decision to run, or was that scrimmaged?
Oh no, he audibled it.
Oh,
He
he did
changed
it.
the play. He changed the play and
Oh,
called his own number.
okay. See, that's what I like to see, man. That's what I like because
Yeah,
Derek, Derek, you know,
pass. So I don't know if you guys can see this. This is pretty here. Let me see if I need to zoom in here because even I can't see it. Hold up.
that is the better.
That is crazy.
What in the fluffy?
Bro, it is like not working. But anyways, you guys, here's what it is, essentially.
Yeah,
Here's
just
what it
read it.
is. It is basically saying we cannot judge Aiden O'Connell on the first 10 games. So Aiden O'Connell in the first 10 games, 62.1% completion percentage, 2,218 yards, 12 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 40.5 quarterback rating with a 5-5 record. Now compare that to some of the Super Bowl winners, quarterbacks that are top quarterbacks in today's league, and even a rookie quarterback last year. You're going to have CJ Stroud, who we knew he was going to be NFL ready quarterback. Killed it, 62%, close to 3,000 yards, 17 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. But let's look at Josh Allen, 51.9% completion percentage, 1,600 yards passing, 6 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. We're going to go back to 2009. Matthew Stafford is coming into the season as a top 15 quarterback. Well, guess what? His first 10 games, 53.3% completion percentage, 2,267 yards, 13 touchdowns, in 10 games, 20 interceptions. He had a 2-3 record. Justin Herbert in 10 games, he was killing it. 23 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, but never led to wins. He had 2 wins, 8 losses in his first 10 games. Joe Burrow, 13 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Again, didn't lead to wins. 2 wins, 7 losses, 1 tie. My point being, and of course there's other names, you guys, but I don't want to name. I just needed a really good sample size, basically, to really do an accurate comparison on Aiden O'Connell. And it just shows me that we cannot judge Aiden O'Connell yet. But this season, though, Nate, he doesn't have excuses. He doesn't, because now you got a full off season to learn the playbook. You're getting a lot of reps. And now you have all the talent around you. Devontae Adams, Jacoby Myers, Trey Tucker, Brock Bowers, and we're going to talk about Brock Bowers here in a minute. Michael Mayer, Zamir White. Like, you got talent around you. There is no reason for you to go out there and you can't put points up on the board. That's all I'm saying. Putting points on the board. I'm not saying necessarily win football games. Put points on the board, because that is what this offense lacked for not just before Aiden, even before Aiden was here, not just when Aiden was here. We struggled to put points on the board, struggled in the red zone. We struggled to really move the ball efficiently. I am praying and hoping we don't see that this season. And AP, what I love is that he's preaching about it. Consistency from the quarterback position. That's what he wants to see. It's consistency. Yeah. He's like, the win and losses, we're not going to go 17-0. But what I want to see is damn consistency. When you turn the Raiders tape on, you're going to see a consistent football team. And I love it.
I don't know. Like, that's literally, like, it just feels like that's how close we are. Like, a consistent quarterback that just brings it, like how you could trust that I could bring the ball downfield and just score.
Yeah.
Like, we have the team. Well, I don't know what our defense is looking like now, but
no, bro, our defense is gonna be a top 5 unit. I don't care what anybody says. Top 5 unit.
Well, I'm just talking about like our. Well, we'll talk about the cornerbacks in a minute, but yeah, I just feel like we could literally go to, like, you remember that game where we went toe to toe with the Niners with what's his name?
Kaepernick?
No, with out on our team.
Brock Purdy and Jarrett Stidham.
Yeah,
are you talking about Stidham?
Yeah, we went toe to toe with, like, using Stidham.
Yeah, and I was one of the better, like, that was.
And we have a better defensive line.
Yeah, Niners are one of the better teams, in recent years, and bro, I just don't see how the situation going into the season. I don't see how the quarterback can fail, whether that's Gardner Minshew starting or Aiden O'Connell starting. I just don't see how you can fail with all the talent that's around you. And Luke Getsy calling plays. Now, of course, Luke Getsy, that's still questionable. We don't know what type of playbook we're getting. We don't know what type of offense we're getting. I mean, we know he is a run-heavy type of guy. So it really is going to lean on Zamir. And we're going to talk about Zamir. Like I said, bro, we got a lot of things to talk about. But I just think there is no way a quarterback can fail with all the talent that we have on this offense. And even the defense, the way they're going to be smothering, you're not going to have to put, one thing we said about DC in the past is it sucks for you, DC, but you got to put 30 points on the board. If you don't put 30-plus points on the board, we're going to get blown out because our defense couldn't stop a nosebleed. Well, now you got a defense that's going to suffocate opposing offenses. Again, there should be no reason why a quarterback, whether that's Minshew or Aiden, fails in this offense.
I agree. There should be no reason.
Let's acknowledge the chat. Salute to Adam Gerald in the building. He says AOC should start, but Minshew should be used consistently to throw teams off. And Adam, I would like to see that. I don't know if that would throw the offense off a bit,
Maybe
but
a little bit on the
hey,
red zone,
like kind of
maybe.
like what we did with now, kind of like what we did with Marcus Mariota and Derek Carr. Now the only thing is when Mariota came in, people knew we were like doing a read option. If
Minshew, you don't really know.
yeah, Minshew can't really run like Mariota, but hey, if you can design some plays where not only is he running off or like a run pass option, if he wants to run for the first down or he wants to throw it, hey, I'm cool with that. I'm
It,
cool with
it's it's based off of like our history. Like some teams might think that we're gonna be, bringing Minshew out for one play to run it. No, that man can throw it. That man
that.
is not like Mariota. Mariota sucks with his arm. Minshew does not suck with his arm.
Yeah.
Minshew can actually throw, so that
Damn, bro.
could be a very trick play.
Nate woke up and chose violence, bro. He said he sucks with his arm. Damn.
I mean, Brett did not. Yeah,
It was an okay arm. Sean says, I love Aiden actually raining for a red zone touchdown. Like seeing that mobility, we just asked get someone mobile because we know he will never be a mobile Lamar Jackson. And you know what, Sean? We don't want a Lamar Jackson, right? We
I
just
mean,
want, we always got to say it. I know you guys are probably tired of hearing it. I know Nate's probably tired of hearing it, but I'm saying, yeah, I don't want Lamar Jackson mobile. But then people are like, oh, then what do you mean a mobile quarterback? Bro, just someone that utilizes, knows how to dictate the pocket, knows how to manipulate the defensive line, manipulate the pressure. And then when it's time to get the F out of the pocket, get the F out of the pocket. Like that's
yeah.
that's what I want. I want a quarterback that knows when it's time to get the F out of there, it's time to get the F out of there. And even extend the play. Get your receiver, like have your receivers work back to you. Like I feel like especially Devontae, him and Aaron were such deadlies because when Aaron escaped the pocket, Devontae, that was when he was even more deadly because now he's doing his own thing now.
And
He's
release
like
the
he's doing his own thing to get open, and that his release, the way he's able to get away from defenders, like Devontae Adams is a top 5 wide receiver in the league, if not one of the best or is the best wide receiver in the league. So escaping the pocket, you can really do one. And then you got Brock Bowers again. That we got to talk about Brock. This boy just shredded the defense in the red zone. We're gonna talk about it, but like I said, Brock Bowers, Devontae, Jacoby, like I'm just saying, man, there should be no reason why we cannot put up points. There should be no reason.
Do we still have DeAndre Carter?
No, we have Guyton.
Dang.
But Guyton's on the pup list, which is funny. Oh my man, everyone's on the pup. But Dylan Lave, if I'm mistaken, I think he was getting some work in the kick returning game. So that might be interesting to watch. I would like to see him in the special teams. Me and Big Mike actually talked about it. If Dylan Lave, if there's really not a role for him on the offense, it would still be nice to get him acclimated to the game and have him play special teams as a kick returner, or just to get his feet wet.
Now imagine
Getting the hits. And the new rules definitely do benefit him too. The new kickoff.
Imagine you give it to Brock Ballard on a fake punt on a run.
Hey,
Who's tackling him on a fake punt run?
Hey, in college, he took an end around 75 yards to the house. So,
I'm just thinking if you're the defense and you're thinking they punt and then they fake and then is Brock Bowers running it right behind? Yeah, you're
bro, that punt returner, he ain't gonna be no Hunter Renfro. He gonna get his ass ran through. Salute to Sean. He says, ain't Stafford beat Burrow in the Super Bowl? They both met in the big game. And yeah, Sean. And it was the Rams and the Bengals that built a team around them. They didn't give up on them. With Stafford, he got traded, and Detroit just never built around him. I mean, they gave him Calvin Johnson, and they went to the playoffs, I think, twice during his time with the Lions. And then the Rams, they just needed a quarterback away. Stafford went into a really good situation. And then with Joe Burrow, Cincinnati literally just built that thing in like a year or two. So that's what I'm saying is that AP and Telesco, they built a team that the quarterbacks have no excuses for failing with. This is a team that you're going to possibly have a top 5 defensive unit. You got talent everywhere on the offense. Given that, yes, the offensive line has some questions. Zamir White, we still don't know if we're going based on what we seen last year, then we're excited for Zamir White. Same with Trey Tucker. Same with a lot of these young guys that we believe that there's going to be an upside. Why? Because of what we seen last year. They showed their potential, but I think they still got way much more to unlock. And I believe that Antonio Pierce is unlocking that ceiling, maybe even more than their ceiling. But it's a wait and see. And Adam, yeah, you're right. Let's talk about the red zone real quick. So in the red zone, somebody was living in the end zone, coming out of the red zone on the defense. Let me see, because I know I was shared with it. Here it is. Shout out to Logan Reaver on Twitter. He said Brock Bowers is a force here in red zone one-on-ones. 3 straight back shoulder fades for touchdowns. It feels like
3 touchdowns.
He's unguardable.
Wait, 3 touchdowns?
3 straight touchdowns. Straight.
Oh.
Back to back touchdowns for Brock Bowers. And again, shout out to Logan Reaver. He said feels unguardable. I wish I knew who
he was. I want to know what.
I want to. Was it Spillane? Like, wasn't one of our corners?
I want to know what Spillane is saying.
But Nate, hearing that, like, that's got to make you think, man, because we got a defense that I said, projecting to be a top 5 unit. And then you got Ricky and Brock Bowers, who, hey, he's shredding. Hey, play him one-on-one in the red zone.
Spillane ain't no scrub either, so it's not like he's going against some baby dolls or something like that.
Yeah, backups, third stringers. No, he's going against some dogs against the defense. Whether it was against Spillane, I don't know who it was against, whether it was our corners, backup, whether it was Spillane. But
hey, Masterson ain't bad.
What does that say about Brock Bowers to you? Like, I say that tweet, like, how big of an impact can Brock Bowers have on this offense, Nate?
Hey, it's not our fault he fell to us.
That's true. That's true.
Hey, bro, y'all gonna let us get a person with like the NFL comparison of Gronkowski? Like, are you kidding?
Travis Kelce, George Kittle, like,
y'all gonna let him fall to us? That's crazy.
It's crazy. And then, yeah, I seen this, Sean. He said Jordan Love just got 4-year deal, $220 million new deal. They saying the way broken down biggest in NFL history, over $55 million per year.
Bro, I'm just looking at that, and then you know who
crazy.
And then your brother was like, "Yo, imagine what Patrick Mahomes is gonna want to get paid now." Yo,
Mahomes is that guy. Mahomes is that guy that I think he's gonna be pulling a Brady. He got his bag now, but I think he's gonna start maybe taking some team-friendly deals to just build a great team around him, which is honestly scary to think about. But I ain't afraid. And yeah, Sean, thank you for this. Nate, in case you didn't know, Michael Gallup retired. Me and him did talk about it behind the scenes a little bit. Colton Miller, Jackson Powers Johnson's on the PUP list. I said this yesterday. They should, or I don't know if I said it. Yeah, no.
Wait, Michael Gallup.
We was gonna bring it up. In today's live. Colton Miller and JPJ should be back very soon. And then we signed wide receiver Keelan Doss. Thank you, Sean, for that.
Didn't we used to have that guy? I feel like I heard that name, Keelan Doss.
Yeah, he played with us in 2019. He was the 2019 preseason GOAT.
Oh, really?
No, he really was. I'm not even trying to be funny or joking. He really was. Like, it was really surprising. Like, we did not have a roster spot for him. I think he did play. I want to say we did pick him back up, and then he went to the Jaguars. He did play some regular season games for us, but he didn't have he didn't make the initial 53, which was like crazy. I was like, bro, how did Keelan Dawson not make the 53? For real, Sean, thanks for the 5 quarterbacks going in the first 12 picks. We got screwed there. So we take the best offensive player in the draft. Exactly. And I'm not gonna be mad about it. I'm not gonna be mad about it. But
I feel like we
let's
just chose Steph Curry.
hey, let's move on. Let's move on. And the Raiders are pissed off. And me and you talked about it. You said, was it in a good way or in a bad way? I told you it's a good way. Jack Jones spoke about it. Robert Spillane
I
spoke
was
about it.
scared, bro. I was like,
Antonio
is it bad or is
Pierce,
it good?
yeah, Antonio Pierce spoke about it, and it was because of this bullshit. Hold on, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up.
I was
If
like, not
you didn't
someone
pull
to
it up,
prison
I think I
again.
sent it to you. Hold up, I did send it to you.
Bro, I was actually low-key scared. I was like, the prison, don't be the prisons active again.
Nah, it was it was because it is BS right here. So USA Today came out with NFL record projections, and they got the Raiders at 6-11. And Jack Jones was asked about it. He said that it's basically disrespectful to Antonio Pierce and what they got going on there. Like they don't come to work for 6-11.
Didn't
And
we beat that team? I don't know what it's called, but they're projecting them 13-4.
the Packers, yeah.
No,
Well, we did beat
the
the Packers.
the one in our division.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. We did beat the
So
Chiefs.
like, do they expect for us to take one of those four losses from them or what?
Hey,
And that's
I don't
it?
know. I don't know where they got the predictions from, but basically, Jack Jones said, and Spillane and Antonio Pierce said they got to do the talking on the field. They got to let the pads do the talking, and I love that. But Jack Jones alluded to that. Yeah, he's pissed off. Like, and same with Spillane because they feel that is very disrespectful. That
Yo,
they don't come to work to and put in all the hard work that they're putting in during practice for 6 wins of the season.
yo,
Um,
three and
and
14
AP
is
said the
trash,
wins
bro.
and losses is up to us. It's going to be up to us on the wins and losses. And as of right now, we're 0-0. We haven't, played any real football yet. But when that time comes, the win and losses is up to us to deal with.
So they
So
expect
my
a
thing is
lot,
this to
maybe.
you, Nate. I mean, how does this make you feel as a fan? You got we're of course upset by these predictions year in and year out, but as a fan, hearing that these players they do care and they don't want to come out week one or during the season like they're taking this personally. They got chips on their shoulder. How does that
Yeah.
make you feel like as a fan? What is your analysis of Jack Jones and Antonio Pierce's and Robert Spillane's presser saying that's disrespectful? That pisses us off.
I mean, I don't even like. I mean, as a fan, yeah, but I mean, I'm feeling like as if I was on the team, like I would be disrespectful. Like I would feel disrespected too. Like we we absolutely killed the Chargers, and they're projected like better than us without the stars.
Talk,
How?
talk, Nate.
Didn't we just drop 62 or 63 on a 9-18?
Talk, and they lost so much.
Yeah, they
They
lost
lost. They
Eckler.
lost
They,
Keenan Allen. They lost Austin Eckler. They lost Mike Williams. Like, and then you got a Joey Bosa
J.C.
who
Jackson.
is he gonna be healthy?
Wait,
Derwin James, same thing. Is he gonna be healthy? Khalil Mack getting up there in age probably is the one bright spot on that defensive line.
bro, anybody that
I'm
bailed
like,
out,
how is the Chargers 9-8?
bro,
I just don't see it.
anybody. I don't know if I said this enough, but I said every single time that we faced the Chargers, our kryptonite was Austin Eckler. And
It
that
was.
is one guy that was so obviously bailing out Herbert. It was disgusting. And like those two guys are not there. And like, bro, I just feel like we would feast against Herbert without Eckler because without Eckler, bro, that boy's a dog, and that's the only reason why we always came close, like toe to toe,
And,
to
and,
beat
and
the
I'm not
team.
going to sleep on Blake Corum out of Michigan. The Chargers drafted him I like Blake Corum coming out of Michigan. I actually wanted the Raiders to draft him in the mid rounds. But we got Dylan Labe. I'm not mad at that either. I think Corum is gonna try to fill that Austin Eckler role, maybe.
That's hard
Um,
though.
but yeah, you're asking a rookie to fill some shoes that he probably is not gonna fill. And also that week 1 game against the Chargers is personal because they calling Devontae Adams trash.
Oh, nah.
Like it's gonna be personal. It's like how it's gonna be personal with the
Oh
Raiders
no.
and the Chiefs because calling Mahomes a bitch.
Okay.
It's gonna be personal,
So
and
they
we
think
like that.
so they think they still have the same team from week 1 of last year. All right.
Yeah, and, hey, Devontae went on a podcast I think with Kay Adams, and he said, "Just check my stats when I played y'all." And I checked his stats, and he absolutely murders the Chargers every single time when
Well,
he plays them.
yeah, they think they still have the team from the first time we faced them in week 1 with when we first got the first game with Devontae Adams.
Oh yeah, no, this is gonna be. Hey, week 1's gonna be fun. Week 1's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna
Uh,
be a blast.
Let me see. And then, like I said, man, let me pull up. Shout out to Sean Johnson with all the notes. Logan Reaver also said this. Now it's time to shift gears here. 6th round pick, Dylan Labe continues to open eyes here in Raiders camp. Antonio Pierce called him special and gritty. Said his speed surprises you. Went on to say he's going to be a difficult matchup for teams to deal with. And Big Mike asked, I think I asked him this or he asked me this, and I'm going to ask you this, Nate. How much of a role does Dylan Labe have on the offensive side, if any? I mean, you got Amir Abdullah, you got Zamir White, you got Alexander Madison. The running back room is kind of filled up, so there might not be enough pause and necessary balls to go around for the running backs. So how much of a role can Dylan Labe get on the offense? I don't think he's going to get a lot. Maybe late in the season. I think that's where me and Big Mike agreed is that maybe late in the season his carries start going up or his snaps on the offensive side of the ball start going up. But I think he begins the year as a special teamer. I would like to see him as a kick returner, as a punt returner. But it will be interesting to see where do we go from there as the season goes on. But what is your thoughts on Dylan Labe?
I mean, well, as well as not watching a single clip of him, just going past.
I gotta send you some clips then. I gotta send you some clips.
Just going off
After
of
this live, I'm sending you some clips. But yeah, let me know.
Just going off of you saying like speedy and AP saying gritty, it's giving Dalvin Cook.
Okay.
Giving Dalvin Cook. And that's a player that doesn't need to run a lot to be good. And I feel like having Zeus will let them share carries as much as they can to develop both. I mean, man, Zeus, like you don't know what the heck he is at all. But man, that's crazy. But but man, that I hope he,
Bro,
with
hold
that
up.
speed.
Mine is a Demokes' year, daily AOC MVP incoming. That profile pic is
Yo,
made.
I didn't even realize it, bro. I didn't even realize the profile pic.
I'm here.
Bro,
I'm here.
Like it's so perfect.
I'm here. Oh, bro, I'm gonna have fun with this. I don't even care, bro. I'm gonna have fun with this. But
you might have to
go ahead, keep going. Yeah,
you might have to set that as your Xbox profile pic.
You know what? Hey, bro, Demokes, send me this picture on our Instagram, cause I'm gonna change that to my Xbox gamer pic. I'm so serious. I'm changing that to my Xbox gamer pic.
I really like how he says gritty because if someone like AP says that someone is gritty, that means they're really like they're not scared. Like they don't run left or right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to ask you this, Nate. When was the last time we had like a back that can literally take like a swing pass or even a screen pass and take it like 70 yards, like that Austin Eckler type of running back that will bail your quarterback out and literally take like a 6-yard pass and take it to the house. Like that's what I
Bo
think
Jackson.
we can get out of Dylan Labe. And Sean Johnson said it here. Salute to Sean. He said Hondo Carpenter, who's there covering the team. Hondo was saying his first step, he has a first step and then he bolts like Barry Sanders. He's not saying he's Barry Sanders, but the first step and then the way he bolts away reminds him of the way Barry used to run. And this is Dylan Labe that he's talking about.
Hondo probably remembers watching Barry Sanders live, that was just a comment. That was a rant.
Oh, I thought you was going somewhere with it.
I just really feel like I can see him like just remembering like Barry Sanders like on TV.
And then Logan Reaver said this, fan favorite. It's only year 2 for Zamir White, and Raider Nation already loves themselves some Zeus. As Robert Spillane put it, Zamir is a tough country SOB. This Raiders team can't wait for the rest of the league to find that out as the featured back. There's a lot of just positivity coming out of camp, and I feel like we didn't have that energy last season with Josh McDaniels. You can just tell under Antonio Pierce, this is a different vibe. This is a different team. Like football is finally fun again in the Raiders organization. Football is finally fun again. Yeah, and you spoke about that because you used to play football. And I asked you, how important is it not only just playing football, but just having fun playing it?
It's good to be a coach that will not only tell you where to go and what to do, but also let you go at a pace that you need to go to where it's fun, versus being a coach where it's like, all right, so we're doing this play at this pace at this time, and I'm calling a timeout right after because I said so. That's the difference.
Yeah. And and the thing is, Antonio Pierce's press conference, you guys, today, I almost forgot about this. In regards to talking about the quarterbacks, not going to get into the quarterback conversation, but he said this about the quarterbacks. They know they don't have to be a superhero. And I love that he said that, because I think some people in the nation want Aiden or Garner to be that superhero. They want them to be that Patrick Mahomes. They want them to be that Josh Allen or that Joe Burrow. And it's like AP's not looking for that type of quarterback. He's not looking for a quarterback to be the superhero. We have talent around these guys.
That'd be such a.
There's no reason for them to be the superhero. We have talent around these guys. So I love that Antonio Pierce touched on that. And I hope the nation hears him on that. That, hey, we have talent on this offense. There's no reason for our quarterbacks to try to play superhero. Because when they try to play superhero, that is when mistakes are going to happen. Oh, and then salute to Sean Johnson, because Nate, I don't know if you've seen this, but I'm surprised this man ain't gonna get drug tested, and he probably is, but I don't know how this man's not gonna get drug tested. Look how big this guy is. Pause it. I don't care. Pause away. He's hella big.
Bro, don't even fit in the picture.
For real.
But he's trying to actually like squeeze to where he fits in the picture, bro.
Bro, he makes the phone look small.
Bro, what?
Like, I think that's the newest iPhone, the iPhone 15. Bro, that phone looks so small compared to Zamir White.
He looks like Drax from the Guardians of Galaxy, bro.
Bro, he do. He got he has been in the weight room cooking. He has been in the weight room cooking. I love that. Like, I don't know if you know that, Nate, either, that these guys have been in the lab working since January. From the defense to Zamir, to Aiden O'Connell and Trey Tucker. Like, that's another guy. And Trey Tucker, who he's been killing it, not just in training camp, but AP said it, killing it since mini camp, since OTAs. Tommy Eichenberg, another guy that AP spoke highly of, saying it's not just training camp. He's been doing this in OTAs and mini camp. Jacorian Bennett, like that's a guy that I want to talk about too. Is Jacorian Bennett and salute to bro Zamir White, built different. Jacorian Bennett, I wanted to ask you about the cornerback 2 position. Mm-hmm. Now I'm gonna make it easy on you. Jacorian Bennett. I talked about this kid in our last show, and I said that the same energy we're giving Aiden O'Connell, right, with no excuses. He has an offseason, to work with the playbook. Jacorian, same thing. You weren't ready week 1. That's okay. You were a rookie. You had some growing pains. Now you have an offseason. You're learning the same playbook. It is year 2 under Patrick Graham, and Patrick Graham sees something. Patrick Graham sees something in you that he spoke high. Patrick Graham spoke highly of Jacorian. Jack Jones spoke highly of Jacorian. AP spoke highly of Jacorian. Jacorian Bennett, you guys, from what I'm getting, he's killing it in camp. He is shining in training camp. And like Sean said, Tommy Eichenberg, the silent killer. But Nate, I want to ask you, we're hearing about guys other than the Max Crosbys, other than the Christian Wilkins. We're hearing guys like Tommy Eichenberg, who's a rookie, Jacorian Bennett, who's going into year 2. Even DeMarcus Richardson, another rookie, getting praise from Trey Tucker and Antonio Pierce. Like, that just tells me, like, man, we don't just have starters capability on the defense side of the ball. We have depth. Like, that is what is even more scarier. We got depth on the defense. And that is one thing we need. If we really are trying to make a shot into the playoffs, it is going to come down who is the healthiest team in the playoffs. But
not the Chargers.
Like, if you have no depth and one of your star guys goes down and that backup is trash, hasn't got any snaps during the season, then you're in trouble. And I believe Tommy Eichenberg is going to get some decent amount of snaps during the regular season. But now I want to ask you, how do you feel just hearing, Tommy Eichenberg's name getting praised, DeMarcus Richardson getting praised, 2 of our rookies getting praised, Trey Tucker looked like a second-year guy, looked like he's taking that next leap. And then same way, even Tyree Wood, like I said, you got a lot of names that are not the Max Crosbys, the Devontae Adams, the Christian Wilkins. You got a lot of names that are getting praised. How does that make you, like, what do you think about that?
Yeah, it really makes sense to, like, really be proud of that versus like the star player saying it, because if the star player saying it, they're just doing it just to motivate you. But if it's rookie on rookie, bro, then they're being like, for real, like, yo, this guy's like playing better than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, with the flip, like, I gotta step up my game. Like, he's kind of like going toe to toe with these kids, with these beasts, bro.
That's another name, Sean. Isaiah Palomalu. He got praised today. And,
yeah, I like that guy. I really like that guy. I'm really
like this D. I don't think people understand. And I may be over, like, I just may be that over delusional Raider fan. I think, bro, we have a number 1 defense.
Bro, I really like the Isaiah guy, bro.
I think we possibly are witnessing a number 1 defense in the making right now. I really truly believe. I don't want to, over speculate. I know I sound like a delusional Raider fan. I'm telling you right now, I can't. If the Raiders finish number 1, I'm telling you right now, Nate, and F you, because I don't care what you say. Raiders are going to be on my defensive lineup come fantasy.
I'm not going to blame you. No, I'm not going to blame
you. Nah, because you might try to take them for me, and I'm just telling you. Hey, I call dibs. Dibs on the Raiders defense.
We don't speak on draft. Nothing right now.
But I mean,
because I know what happened with.
But Nate, let me know my tripping. Is there a chance that the Raiders defense can finish the season as the number 1 ranked defense?
You ain't tripping. I mean, let's be honest, bro. I mean, do we have top 5 like positional players in each position, chat? I
Max
mean,
Crosby, Christian Wilkins,
apart from corner,
Jack Jones.
I mean, no, apart from safety, every other
Yeah,
position
no,
is
that's what I'm saying. Jack Jones at corner 1. Trey Tucker said he could be one of that. Jack Jones is playing like one of the best. Like he could be
yeah.
one of the top
Everybody,
corners in the
if
league.
you get reminded of last season, you could say Jack Jones is top 10.
Max Crosby definitely up there. Christian Wilkins, Malcolm Kuntz might be in the top, top 10, top 20 as defensive ends. So, bro, it can be nasty for opposing offenses. I'm gonna love every second of it.
Spillane, I don't want to
Oh
hear
yeah,
he's
Robert
he's
Spillane.
top 5 linebacker. I don't care, bro. I don't care
Like
if that sounds like a hot take.
this defense can literally. We keep saying top 5 unit, top 10 unit. You know what? I'm calling it right now. Bold take. Raiders finish the season as the number 1 ranked defense.
Yes,
I'm calling it right now.
Yeah, screw the
And
Niners. Screw the
like
Dolphins.
I said, Tyree Wilson. Sean says Tyree Wilson is bigger. Pause. And faster and healthier. He said today he's okay playing edge and inside DT. Whatever they want from him, he just wants to be on the field.
He's just getting more comfortable.
And Sean just keeps bringing like up names that I keep forgetting, like how deep we are on the defense. Adam Butler, John Jenkins, Trayvon Merrick, Mark. Like, bro, we are just so deep on the defense side of the ball. I'm telling you, number one. I'm calling it right now. Y'all can clip it. Y'all can send this to anybody. Raiders are gonna have the number 1 defense when it's all said and done.
All right, there's the clip right there. Bro's clip farming. Bro's clip farming.
I'm clickbaiting, bro. Clickbaiting.
Anyway.
But man, we coming up on an hour, you guys. It's been a fun live. I think there was more to talk about. If there was, let us know. I mean, I think we talked about everything. Camp, they don't have practice tomorrow. I think it was a fire 3 days to start training camp. Pads come on Tuesday, you guys. Pads are coming on Tuesday. So, hey, me and Nate may have a special live on Tuesday to discuss what we heard out of camp. Because when the pads come on, bro, it's going to be very, very physical. And I'm excited for when the pads come on. I'm really excited because that's when, the offensive line and defensive line, those trenches are going to be cooking between the defensive line and the offensive line. And those 11 versus 11 drills, hey, pressure's going to be coming. It's almost going to be like a real game. They're going to be scrimmages, but you're going to have to deal with some pressure. It's going to be real football once the pads come on. But Nate, before we get out of here, anything else you wanted to talk about? Anything else you wanted to bring up?
Trying to think. Well, that's tough. Michael Gallup was low-key like a reasonable guy to pick up that's been on waivers. That kind of sucks. He was kind of like that waivers guy on fantasy, but all right.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it was hard for him to come back from the ACL injuries. He dealt with a lot of injuries. Maybe I feel like he looked at this wide receiver group and he was like, "Yeah,
I got no shot.
I got no shot. Like I can't
Nate
keep
Hobbs, bro.
Nate Hobbs is gonna be one of the best. Yeah, one of the best nickel corner, bro. I'm telling you, Sean is bringing the fire today. Like he literally is naming off our defense, and I'm just like looking like, how can you look at our defense and not think possibly being a number 1 unit? I for surely, and I can guarantee is top 3 unit. Top 3 unit.
Yeah, I mean it's not a hot take, especially when you have a defensive-minded head coach.
Yeah. But I'm gonna end it with this though. Hit that subscribe button on the way out. Share this around, you guys. We're closing in on 500 subscribers, and like I told you, we are going to be more consistent with our live shows. We have it scheduled Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. I think I had it scheduled at 6 o'clock. That was my bad, you guys. 6:30 Pacific time is going to be our start times. If we are able to start it early, I'll hit up Nate. If we're able to start early, we will start early. We love talking football with you guys. So if we can start early, hey, that's the better. I did ask you about this, Nate. Rumors may be interested in vet Demario Davis. Sean says he
And
will
then
go
I
get
asked you
Gilmore.
how old
I
he
said
was.
I would go get Gilmore too. I would rather go get a veteran cornerback than send a second or third round pick for Demario Davis. Demario Davis is still playing at a high level at 35 years old, but you're only going to probably have him for another season or two. So I really feel like there's really no – and I trust our linebackers, Luke Baxterson, Tommy Eichenberg, Robert Spillane, Devon Diablo, Amari Burney. Like, I think we have a lot of youth in the linebacker room.
Yeah, I want to keep the team young.
Yeah, I want to stick with the youth movement.
Because that's how the Chiefs are going.
Hey, that's how a lot of teams are going. They're going with the youth. And it starts – a playoff team, it starts in the draft. It starts with going to get young guys. And it starts with the coaches trying to figure out where do these young guys fit on the team. We're going to see that this season. But, yeah, you guys, another Fire Live, and it wasn't because of, Magic Minshew right there, or Raider Nate, as I like to call him, or it wasn't because of me. It was because of you guys. It was because of the chat. We'll see you guys either – keep a lookout. Keep that bell on. Turn on the bell in case we go live tomorrow or we go live Sunday. But for right now, we'll see you guys Monday at 6:30. On the way out, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Share this like wildfire over social media. Get the link out. Get the channel out. Hit that like on the way out. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. And we are out of here. Peace.